life, the bright lights, the type the crowd likes. Where you at, ballers? Ladies love me and men, they wanna be me, they pay to come see me. Where you at, ballers?
Grizzlies at Nets, out-of-conference basketball, 7:30, Brooklyn, New York. A top lean in this game, under 212.5. Neither of these teams score the ball with any efficiency, and this was already seen on February 26th in Memphis, where Brooklyn won a very low-scoring game, 111-86. The line in that game was 216.5, and now in the rematch, we open up at 212.5. Books confirming what we saw before will repeat itself. Brooklyn and Memphis are both bottom fifth in the league in points per game. Memphis is dead last. Both teams shoot the ball highly inefficiently versus league standards, and their offensive ratings are 20th and 30th respectively. Expect a low-scoring game here tonight in a real intense league cluster of unders post-All-Star break. The officials seem to be letting more contact go in these games as well, which adds to the power and the strength of this under. Take this under tonight, and let's cash this ticket.
Clippers at Bucks. Junior Browne back with NBA Shot Clock on this Monday, March 4th, with another free pick, and we're rocking with the Bucks -5 in this spot. Terrible spot for the Clippers. It's really just a fate of the Clippers. I know Milwaukee's been playing better, but the Clippers are in a tough spot. They got one of the biggest wins of their season yesterday, mostly because they've looked terrible since returning from the All-Star break. Psychologically, being able to win an 89-88 knockdown, drag-out, playoff-style game against the best defense in the NBA has got to be a psychological boost for a team that was just really struggling. I would still be concerned about the fact that you only scored 89 points, just because their offense has not looked good since the All-Star break, but a win is a win is a win. So tonight, I'm fading them because Milwaukee looks like they're getting their act together. They're starting to figure things out. The biggest thing they figured out on their end is their transition defense under their previous coach was horrendous. Doc has come in and fixed that. Their offense is looking much better since the All-Star break, even though Dame still hasn't really found his rhythm. That, to me, is encouraging because quality, cream rises to the top. And I think when it's all said and done, Dame is just going to figure it out. And once he figures it out, this team is going to go to a whole new level. So just give me the Bucks because they're in the better spot. They got the rest advantage. They've got the continuity for now. They're clicking. They're playing well. Versus a Clippers team that has not been playing well. Managed to get a tough win last night, but they got to be tired. Third game in 4 nights. Bucks -5. Let's cash another ticket, y'all.
Blazers at Timberwolves, 8 o'clock. Target Center, Minneapolis, Minnesota. A top lean in this game, under 214.5. These teams are two of the slowest paced teams in the league, 25th and 24th. And Minnesota, sitting at the top of the Western Conference, is first in the league in defensive rating. They've already held Portland under 100 points twice this year, and you're going to get a rematch of a game played in Portland on February 15th, where Minnesota did blow them out 128-91. The key point here on this line, that was a 216.5, and it did go over because of the bloated Minnesota team total. And now the books are moving it down shorter to 214.5, suggesting this game will finish with a maximum of 212 points. Buy this one tonight, a top lean in this game. Portland at Minnesota, under 214.5.
Jazz at Wizards. Junior Browne back with NBA Shot Clock on this Monday, March 4th, with another free pick, and we're rocking with the Jazz team total under 123.5. Listen, this is a really big number. The Jazz average 112.3 points per game on the road. Now you're asking them to get over 123.5, and I get it. The Washington Wizards are a dumpster fire. Nobody's going to argue that. These teams just played each other like 5 or 6 weeks ago, and Utah scored 123 points on their home court. So they didn't cover the number at home where they average a lot of points, and you're telling me that you expect them to cover this number on the road? By the way, without Lauri Markkanen, their best scorer. And Lauri Markkanen is not just their best scorer. He's their best player by a country mile, despite how well Colin Sexton has played lately. Markkanen averages 23 a game and 8 rebounds, and he does that 23 a game on like 48% shooting from the field and 40% from the field at his size. You take that out of that lineup, I'm not buying that they're getting over 123.5. And again, the Wizards, I get it, are one of the worst teams in the league. Their defense has been horrible, but at home they're just a little bit better, just like every other team you would expect. And I'm not buying that the Jazz are getting 10 points over their average just because. Again, they did not even cover the number on their home court against the same team. So I see a lot of value in this under 123.5. Let's cash another ticket, y'all.
Thunder at Lakers, NBA shot clock. Monday, March 4th, 2024. Best bet of the day. Oklahoma City plus 1.5. Oklahoma City travels to Los Angeles off a huge game last night in Phoenix. Theoretically a fatigue spot on a back-to-back, but not for this young team. Oklahoma City is 7-3 ATS on the second leg of a back-to-back, and very unique to this calendar spot, they did have 2 full days of rest before last night's game, so this is not nearly as treacherous as it may seem. This is a double revenge game for Oklahoma City. Motivation will be high on national TV. The Lakers have beaten the Thunder twice in a row. Once in Oklahoma City, 129-110, and more recently on January 15th, 112-105. The key point here is the line. In the last game played in Crypto.com, a Lakers win, the Lakers opened in the market at -1. Now, same gym, a month and a half later, Oklahoma City did open at -1 with some steam coming on the Lakers. Let the steam do what the syndicates want. We are focused on the Thunder here tonight. The Lakers in the third game of a 6-game homestand, 0-3 ATS last 3, not competing well against these top-level teams in the Western Conference. Oklahoma City is second in the league with a plus 7.9 points per game. Boston, the only team better. And the Lakers are 4 games over 500 with a negative point per game differential. You want to buy this one tonight? It is the best bet of the day. NBA shot clock, Monday, March 4th. Oklahoma City plus 1.5. Let's dominate.
Bulls at Kings. Junior Browne back with NBA shot clock on this Monday, March 4th, with another free pick, y'all. We're taking the Sacramento Kings team total over 118.5. Now, the Kings only do one thing reliably, and that's put points on the board. This number is extremely sharp. The Kings average 118.2 a game. The number is 118.5. At home, they score just over 120 a game, so this shouldn't be a problem against the Chicago defense that has not been playing. They haven't been playing poorly, but they haven't been playing well either. I think they're about 19th or 20th since the All-Star break. They're about a mid-level defensive team. Alex Caruso listed as questionable. He's got a hamstring injury. And we know it doesn't matter what sport you play, if you've got a hamstring injury, that's a problem. Now, clearly the Sacramento Kings might be without De'Aaron Fox, but we saw what they did in their last game. They went into Minnesota, put up 124 points without De'Aaron Fox against by far the best defense in the NBA, and they did that on the road. Even if you take away the 9 points they scored in regulation, they went to Minnesota and put up 115, again without Fox. They have the horses to put up over 118.5. I believe that with Chicago's current lineup and the pace that this game is going to be played at, Chicago plays at one of the slowest paces in the league. Sacramento will look to push the pace in this one. Give me the Kings, team total over 118.5. Now let's cash another ticket, y'all.